Imagine spending 40 years working hard, paying off your mortgage, and dreaming about the day you finally retire. You picture yourself relaxing, enjoying your freedom, spending time with family, maybe traveling a little more, and finally living without financial stress. Then retirement arrives. You own a beautiful home. Your mortgage is gone. The house is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. On paper, you look wealthy. Friends assume you're doing great. Neighbors think you're financially secure. But behind closed doors, something completely different is happening. Every month feels tighter than expected. Property taxes keep rising. Insurance premiums go up again. Repairs seem endless. Utility bills never stop. And despite living in a valuable home, you constantly worry about money. This situation has a name. It's called being house poor, and surprisingly, many retirees end up here without ever seeing it coming. Today we're uncovering why so many retirees become house poor, how it happens, and most importantly, how you can avoid making the same mistake. Make sure you stay until the very end because one hidden housing expense quietly drains retirement savings year after year, and most homeowners completely underestimate it until it's too late. Let's start with the biggest misconception in retirement planning. Most people believe that once the mortgage is gone, housing becomes cheap. It sounds logical. No mortgage means lower expenses, more money for retirement, more freedom, less stress. Unfortunately, reality often works differently. The mortgage may disappear, but the house never stops costing money. In fact, many retirees are shocked when they realize how much of their retirement income still goes toward housing long after the mortgage is paid off. Property taxes continue. Home insurance continues. Utility bills continue. Maintenance continues. Repairs continue. And unlike a mortgage, these costs often increase over time rather than disappear. Housing remains one of the largest retirement expenses for many households even after the mortgage is gone. Recent retirement and housing research continues to show that ongoing ownership costs can place significant pressure on retirement budgets. Now imagine a retired couple living in a house they purchased 20 years ago. The home is worth far more than when they bought it. Sounds like a success story, right? But the increase in home value often comes with higher property taxes, higher insurance costs, and more expensive repairs. The roof doesn't care that you're retired. The plumbing doesn't care that you're living on a fixed income. The air conditioning system doesn't care that you're trying to make your savings last 30 years. When something breaks, the bill arrives anyway. And those bills can be painful. A single major repair can erase months of retirement income. Suddenly, what looked like a valuable asset begins to feel like a financial burden. But housing costs aren't the only reason retirees become house poor. The second reason is emotional attachment. This one is powerful because it doesn't feel like a financial decision. It feels like a personal decision. Many retirees stay in larger homes because the house represents a lifetime of memories. It's where children grew up. It's where birthdays were celebrated. It's where holidays happened. It's where life happened. Walking away from those memories can feel impossible. And because of that emotional attachment, many retirees keep homes that no longer fit their financial situation. They convince themselves they can handle the costs. Sometimes they can. Sometimes they can't. The problem is that emotions often make it difficult to evaluate the numbers honestly. Now let's talk about something most retirees never calculate correctly. Maintenance. People tend to think about repairs as occasional expenses. A broken appliance here, a small repair there. But over 10, 20, or 30 years of retirement, maintenance becomes a major financial category. The older the home becomes, the more expensive it becomes to maintain. Roofs age. Water heaters fail. Driveways crack. Windows need replacing. Trees need trimming. Fences need repairs. Landscaping costs money. And because these expenses don't arrive every month, many retirees underestimate their true impact. They budget for groceries. They budget for utilities. But they rarely budget properly for the thousands of dollars that home maintenance can quietly consume over time. This is one reason many financial experts encourage retirees to look beyond mortgage payments and evaluate total housing costs. Now here's where things become even more dangerous. Many retirees believe their home is their retirement safety net. They look at the equity and feel secure. After all, if the house is worth $700,000, how could they possibly have money problems? The answer is simple. Equity is not the same thing as cash flow. You can live in a $1 million house and still struggle to pay monthly bills. You can own a valuable property and still worry about everyday expenses. A home can make you look wealthy while leaving you cash poor. And that's exactly what happens to many retirees. Their wealth exists on paper, but their monthly budget tells a completely different story. This is where the phrase house poor becomes so important. House poor doesn't necessarily mean someone made a bad decision. It simply means too much of their financial life is tied up in housing. The house consumes resources that could have been used for travel, healthcare, hobbies, family experiences, or simply peace of mind. Instead of supporting retirement, the home begins controlling retirement. The house starts making the decisions. The homeowner starts making sacrifices. Now let's discuss property taxes because this catches many retirees completely off guard. Most people expect taxes to increase while they're working. What surprises them is that taxes can continue increasing long after retirement. Home values rise. Local governments adjust tax rates. Assessments change. And suddenly retirees find themselves paying significantly more than they expected. For someone living on Social Security and retirement savings, even modest increases can create financial stress. This is especially difficult because property taxes don't care whether your income increased. The bill arrives regardless. Insurance is another hidden problem. Insurance premiums have increased significantly in many areas over recent years. Homeowners are facing higher costs due to weather risks, rebuilding costs, and changing insurance markets. Retirees who budgeted based on old insurance prices often find themselves paying far more than expected. And unlike discretionary spending, insurance isn't optional. You have to pay it. But perhaps the biggest reason retirees become house poor is that retirement lasts longer than people expect. Many people plan for 10 or 15 years. The reality may be 25 or 30 years. Research consistently shows that retirees often underestimate longevity and the long-term financial demands that come with it. A housing decision that feels affordable at age 65 may feel completely different at age 85. That's why housing isn't just a financial decision. It's a long-term risk management decision. Now here's the interesting part. Not every retiree should downsize. Some people hear conversations like this and immediately think they need to sell their home. That's not necessarily true. In fact, recent retirement housing research suggests that downsizing doesn't always save money once moving expenses, taxes, insurance changes, HOA fees, and other costs are included. Some retirees are financially better off staying exactly where they are. Others benefit from moving. The key is understanding the total cost of ownership rather than focusing only on the mortgage. So how do smart retirees avoid becoming house poor? First, they calculate their true annual housing costs. Not just the mortgage. Everything. Taxes. Insurance. Utilities. Maintenance. Repairs. Landscaping. HOA fees. Everything. Second, they stress test their retirement plan. What happens if housing costs rise 10%? What happens if a major repair appears next year? What happens if one spouse needs additional healthcare expenses? Third, they make housing decisions based on future needs rather than current comfort. The question isn't whether the house works today. The question is whether it will still work 10, 15, or 20 years from now. And finally, they remember something extremely important. Retirement success is not determined by how impressive your house looks from the street. Retirement success is determined by freedom. Freedom to spend time with family. Freedom to travel. freedom to enjoy life without constant financial anxiety. A house should support your retirement. It should never control it. So let me ask you a question. If your home was quietly costing you thousands more every year than you realized, would you want to know? Or would you rather stay comfortable believing everything is fine? Let me know in the comments below. I read every comment and I'd love to hear your perspective. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more retirement insights, money lessons, and real retirement decisions that affect millions of people every day. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself and your family, and I'll see you in the next video.